Dear students, in the previous topic or in the previous lecture, we discussed about the protein secondary structures, one method that is Chow-Fasman method. In this lecture, we will discuss about another methods that is Gore method. The Gore method is nothing but it is based on some propensities, and this GOR, it is the first name of the author who wrote this algorithm. So G is for Garnier, O is Osgothorpe, and R for Robson. This method is also known as a Bindo based method and Bindo of the 17, size of 17 amino acid. तो आप एक इमेजिन कीजिए कि देयर इज ए चेन ऑफ अमीनो एसिड्स, लाइक एक प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर, प्रोटीन सीक्वेंस है, आप उसको इमेजिन करें लाइक इट इज़ 300 अमीनो एसिड और 400 अमीनो एसिड लॉन्ग. उसमें से आप स्टार्टिंग कीजिए फर्स्ट अमीनो एसिड से एंड सेलेक्ट 17 अमीनो एसिड, टोटल 17. So 8 amino acid to the left side and 8 amino acid to the right side will be left, and the center one, that is the ninth amino acid from the starting point, it will be considered. So it is a window, sliding window method. You just slide the window and start noting the structure of a amino acid which is present in the ninth window. So these scientists, they have coined the propensity. What they had said, if there is a MALEK, malek, आप ऐसे समझ सकते हैं, whenever these amino acid will come, like M is your methionine, A is your alanine, L is your lysine, like that, the amino acid, whenever these amino acid will come, so it means it is your alpha helix. How they have calculated? They also gone to the under study the propensities. They have selected lots of protein structure. They solved so many protein structure, and on the basis of that, they confirm that whenever these amino acid will fall in the ninth box of the window, so it means it consists of alpha helix. Whenever G and P, like glycine and proline, will come, they will be in the form of either loop, turn, and coil. So MALEK, 5 amino acid will go to alpha helix, and G and P means 2 amino acid will go to the loop, turn, and coil. So total 7 amino acid. Among the 20 amino acid, the 30 amino acid will go to the beta sheet. Okay, so this is the method they proposed. So it is the very simplest method, just it is a sliding window. हम आपको फिर से एक बार समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे कि आप एक इमेजिन करें कि एक आपके पास चेन है अमीनो एसिड्स की, प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर है, वो चेन फॉर्म में अवेलेबल है. आपने फर्स्ट अमीनो एसिड से काउंटिंग करना शुरू करी और आपने एक विंडो साइज ले लिया, दैट इज ऑफ 17. दिस इज अ फिक्स इन दिस. ओके, इवन नाउ द टूल्स ऑफ GOR मेथड, दे आर फ्लेक्सिबल. आप विंडो साइड अपने हिसाब से चूज कर सकते हैं, but the window side will be always in a odd number, because if it is a even number, you cannot left the similar count on the left or right, so it must be a odd number, either 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, like that. Okay, so आपने एक एरे को कंसिडर किया और फर्स्ट पोजीशन से आपने एक विंडो रखी जिसमें 8 अमीनो एसिड फर्स्ट के छोड़ दिए, 8 बाद के छोड़ दिए, एंड द नाइन्थ वन, इफ इट इज टी, देन इट विल गो टू बीटा शीट. Like that, you will just slide the window one by one box, and whatever it will come, you just note it down. So it is the simplest method for the protein secondary structure prediction. Like you can see here the window 8 and 8. This J is the box. Okay, so whatever the amino acid will come in this area, okay, if it is T, then it will go for beta sheet. Okay, like that. After the completion of this, once this process will over, what you have to do is you just just a second. You just, this is the window, you just draw another window, okay, and just move to the forward like that. You keep on moving. So this is the process of understanding the method, or this is the process of solving the protein structure. Just one by one, you just keep on moving. So like that you can predict the whole secondary structure of a protein which is given to you. Okay, so this is the simplest method. After that, there is a method that is a neural network method. Neural network is a machine learning based method. Like your brain consists of neurons. Your brain consists of various number of neurons. On the basis of that, a machine is trained to perform in the same order. So I will show you the diagram first here. Like this is a machine learning. This is the neural network algorithm. It consists of three layers. One is the input layer, hidden layer, and output layer. The input which is given by the you, output which is given by the system to you, and the hidden layer which is hidden. You cannot see what is happen in between. You can see how compact the network is, कितना ज़्यादा compact network है कि it's check each and everything with all the data available. So it means it is very much clear the output of this algorithm is very much reliable, because it takes lots of computational power, it takes lots of statistical data. On the basis of that, it returns the output of the program. So it is a most successful method for predicting secondary structure are based on neural nets. This is the nets. You can see here it is a net. आपने जैसे रैकेट का नेट देखा होगा कि किस तरीके से कॉम्पैक्टली वो वेव किया जाता है, उसी तरीके से it is a net. The overall idea that neural nets are trained to be able to recognize amino acid patterns in known secondary structure unit and to use this pattern to distinguish between the different type of secondary structure. जैसा कि हमने आपको चाउ फासमैन मेथड में बताया था कि जितना आपका जो सीक्वेंस है जिसका आप स्ट्रक्चर प्रेडिक्ट करना चाहते हैं, उसको हमने अवेलेबल डेटा के साथ अलाइनमेंट करा और फाइंड आउट करा. सो वही यहाँ पे भी ये भी वही करता है, बट द डेटा सेट इज़ वेरी ह्यूज, और वो ह्यूज डेटा सेट विल गिव यू द बेस्ट statistical result. So that's why it is very much a successful method. You can also see here it is a perceptrons, also called threshold unit, are a simple method for classifying input vectors or example into one or two categories. The function similarly to one layer neural network. It is a single layer neural network. You can see there is a multiple layer, multiple perceptron, receptron, so many things are there in machine learning. Whenever we will discuss about this topic, I will let you know. So it is a single layer. Whatever the amino acid sequence you give, it is analyzed by the previous outcome, okay, like previous results, and then it will return your results. Okay, so it is the best possible method for the secondary structure prediction. So again I will summarize the whole. There are three methods for the protein secondary structure prediction, that is Chow-Fasman method, Gore method, and the neural network method. Chow-Fasman methods is a propensity based. They calculate the propensity of each amino acid on the basis of the solved structure available in the database, and they return the either it is a alpha helix or beta sheet, or that also they explain either it is a alpha helix breaker or former or in a different way like the beta sheet. The another method is a Chow-Fasman method, that is a sliding window method of, and the window size is always a odd number, but the default value is a 17 of amino acid. Whatever will be the amino acid available in the ninth box, it will return the output of that. Likewise, a neural network method, it is a machine learning algorithm which is a very much compact network, which is read your input with all the available data in the database and will return to you the best possible result of that particular amino acid. Okay, so this is the protein structure, secondary structure prediction method. In the next topic, we will discuss about the protein tertiary structure methods. Thank you very much.